to Spyre Guitar Tutorials. I'm Debbie. In this tutorial, I'll teach you how to tune in DADGAD tuning. DADGAD stands for DADGAD, and that's starting with the bass string, D, A, D, G, A, D. And we'll use the song Photograph by Ed Sheeran as an example of a song played in DADGAD tuning. So this is standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E. So taking that standard tuning, we're going to tune to DADGAD. If you don't know how to tune in standard tuning, please see my video, How to Tune Standard Tuning. The E string will be turned down to a D. The A will stay as it is. The D will stay as it is. The G stays as it is. The B will be turned down to an A. And the E will be turned down to a D. So if you'll take a look at the notes on the staff, it's D, A, D, G, A, D. And that's DADGAD. If you look on the piano, the white keys will represent the 6 strings again. In this diagram, the 6 vertical lines stand for the names of the strings, starting with the bass. 5 of the strings are below middle C, with 1 above middle C. D, A, D, G, A, D. Looking at the tablature, the horizontal lines represent the strings. D, A, D, G, A, D. With D, the bass, being the bottom line. Please see my video on how to read tablature. Taking a look at the easy chord diagram, the frets will be horizontal and the strings will be vertical. The strings represent D, A, D, G, A, D, with the D on the left being the bass string. Please see my video on how to read a chord diagram. In playing cover tunes, musical artists will sometimes play the song the same way every time they play it, and sometimes they won't. In the song Photograph, Ed Sheeran is seen on stage using a capo on fret number 2. In this version of Photograph, I will not be using a capo, but if you'd like to use the capo, you can place it on fret number 2 and then just move your hand 2 frets. So if you'll take a look at the tablature, the song will start out with a simple melody that continues through the intro. Here are the intro chords to Photograph by Ed Sheeran. If you'd like to get a little fancy on your own as a soloist, you could use this beginning chord. Here are the chords to the verse. Now the pre-chorus goes like this. And this chord you can play different ways. And then the chords for the chorus go like this. And there are optional ways to play that chord. this chord you can play different ways. And then it goes back to the verse. And then again back to the pre-chorus. Optional. Back to the chorus. And then there's a bridge. And the interlude. And then your outro. Those are the chords for Photograph by Ed Sheeran using DADGAD tuning. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Spyre Guitar Tutorials.